Good morning, Starfish family. Ryan Lange here, and I have the opportunity today to discuss fundamental number 6, which we all know is embrace change and growth. What got us here is not the same as what will get us to the next level. Get outside of your comfort zone rather than stubbornly hanging on to the old ways of doing things. Be excited about the possibilities that change and growth bring. Be flexible. So when I had the opportunity to discuss this fundamental today, I was thinking about how this impacted me in my life. And I actually thought I'd share a story from my wrestling career at the Purdue University. Going into college, I had a goal of being a 4-time All-American and at least a 1-time national champ. I had the opportunity to start all 4 years there. So after my freshman year, had a decent year, and I actually lost in a match to All-American. So couldn't do the 4-time All-American thing, but I still thought I could build upon that, start to reach the goal the following year. So fast track that, and what happened was I happened to make it to that All-American round again, lost in that match again. Of all the losses I've had in my career, I could honestly say that was probably one of the most difficult. I was halfway through my college career, and I wasn't even close to making any of my goals. And I started to feel sorry for myself, and during that I was doing some self-assessing, and what I came to the conclusion was that like in most sports at that level, people start to scout you. And after my freshman year, I had a lot of success on, I won't bore you with the technique, but doing an attack to the left or right side of the body, and that was where a significant amount of my scoring came from. And people started to adapt and understand I don't have a shot to the left side of the body, so they defended me that way. When I came to this conclusion, there's one of two things I could have done. I could have went down the path and just hope that I continue to get better, and it just naturally happens, and I All-American the next year. The other option was to embrace change and growth and go back into the wrestling room and start to work on the technique on the attack to the left side of the body. I did that, and I can tell you it was one of the most uncomfortable things I ever did, and there was numerous times where I wanted to quit, but my coach kept pushing me because I had committed to it, and I committed to the change and growth that came with it. So I won't go into all the details of the rest of the career there, but the accolades came, and I was having the success I wanted, and I thought that was the extent of it. But when I started to really think about it, it wasn't just those moments or those accolades that I was chasing that I was able to reach. It was more, the way it impacted me was more so later on in life, that now I know because I did something uncomfortable and I knew I needed to change and grow, that I had a baseline for it. All right, I did this before. I got really good at something like recruiting, like we do in recruiting, and it's natural to not want to change it all and just do what you've been successful. But at some point, that success will stop. So I made the commitment to make that change and develop, and it helped me out obviously in college wrestling, but more so later on in life, to where now it's a fundamental, right? To where I feel very comfortable on a daily basis doing self-assessing as I leave the office of, did I give it my all? What can I change on? How can I grow? And then I keep investing in myself, knowing that there is no destination in this. It's just going to be a long process as we go through it, which I actually like. So anyways, I think it's important for us to understand, just like whenever you face adversity, that if you fold in adversity, you're more likely to fold in the future. But if you overcome that adversity, you're probably going to overcome tougher adversity in the future as well. This is very similar to where if we're able to invest in ourselves, change and grow, it becomes easier and easier as we go. So I hope that's helpful. I appreciate you all, and I look forward to seeing you soon.